Peter G. Greenspan here from Geology Network. We're talking about rocks today. The bedrock of our civilization was a rock. We've got some rocks over here. This right here is a type of rock that was actually a fossil. This used to be some sort of animal. Inside the rock there is a creature waiting to get out. And if you submerge this rock in water, what do you think will happen? A fucking creature will come out of it and swim away. So whenever you put it in water, make sure that it's in some sort of bowl, and if it's in a bowl, it can't swim away. This is called the beluga rock. Now the reason it's called the beluga rock is if you look at it, it's got the eye of a beluga whale, and there it's got the mouth of a beluga whale. So if you imagine it swimming around, you can imagine taking a giant harpoon and just blowing it right into its fucking head. And if you blow a harpoon into a beluga's head, guess what you've got? Dinner. On this side, it's a beautiful kind of shark, and that's why they also call this the Great White Rock, the Great White Shark Rock. Because you look, there's this eye, there's this nose, there's this mouth. If one of these babies comes at you, what do? You say, fuck you. Punch it right in the nose. This rock is actually an ancient Indian burial rock. It was found on an ancient Indian's gravestone. And what it was doing there was actually my son, Jermaine, put it on there. And I said, hey look, I found an ancient Indian burial rock, everyone. And then my son Jermaine said, no, it was just, I found that over here and I put it on that burial ground there. I was like, fucking Jermaine! So it's not really anything, don't worry about that one. This one we call the Ghost Face Rock, because it was found amongst a haunted house in New Hampshire, and actually that house was never haunted. What it turned out to be is someone looked at this rock and said, that's a fucking ghost! Is this that? And they brought the ghost hunters over, and the guy said, no, it's a rock. Next week, we talk about different types of rocks. I mean, there are all sorts of rocks. It depends on where you find them and what they're all about. That's what my dad always said. He said, son, if there's one thing I want you to do when you're not a baby anymore, and that's study rocks. And I'd always remembered that.